presentation of BFA Sports. Welcome on into the College Dreamstream series powered by BFA Sports. We're here at Gwynedd Mercy University for day one of 16U action. Our first game this morning will take place between Titus Baseball and Philly Bandits 17U. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. Beautiful day for baseball ahead. As we watch Logan Carell get loose for the Bandits. Carell, 5'10", 160-pound left-hander. Attends the Episcopal Academy, was a Carpenter Cup nominee. Verbal commit to Lehigh University, the home of the Mountain Hawks. We'll set the Bandits defense for you. Ryan Paolella in left, Drew Spence in center, and Jacob Andrews in right, out in the outfield. On the infield, Tommy Murtha over at third base, Kevin Brace at shortstop, Noah Pashman at second base, and Ryan Hickey over at first. Logan Carell doing the pitching, and Patrick White doing the catching.
All right, here we go.
Gavin Miller digs in for Titus Baseball, wearing the navy blue tops this morning with the white pants.
Strike!
And we are underway with a called strike. Miller, 5'10", 155-pounder, attends Appoquinimink High School in Delaware. That one is on the ground towards second. Mishandled for a moment by Brace. He'll pick it up and fire over to first, but not in time. So that'll be a reach on error for Gavin Miller. He was a little shaken up after taking a bit of a tumble. That'll bring up the center fielder, Gavin Evans. This Titus team has 3 Gavins in the lineup this morning. Squares the bunt. That's a called strike. Evans attends Carville Academy in Delaware. One of a few on the Titus roster to do so. We'll check on Miller over first. Evans, 6 feet, 165 pounds. Good measurables. That one misses low.
One of each.
Our home plate umpires mic'd up this morning, as we'll do throughout the showcase. Squares the bunt.
Yes, he did.
Offers at it. 1-2.
1-2.
To Evans, the rising junior.
Oh.
That one's upstairs. Evans needs to count at 2.
2-2.
I think it's great. They're half the price where I can get us 3 jerseys.
Chases some high cheese there. First strikeout of the morning for Logan Carell. One away. It brings up the third baseman, Jack Bajnowski. Bajnowski attends the Celicinum School in Delaware. 6'1", 180-pounder. Another rising junior. And he's picked off at first. Good footwork from Logan Carell to get the second out of the inning. Caught Miller leaning.
Strike.
Carell fires a fastball in there for a called strike. Chases some high heat there. Quickly 0-2.
2 strikes in the batter. Oh.
That one skips in and gets past the catcher White.
Hold on to that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh.
That one runs up and away.
Oh.
Wisniewski works the count back even.
2-2.
That one is lifted to center field. Breaking in on it is Spence, and he will make the catch.
Catch. Thank you,
Ends
man.
up being a
Appreciate it.
1-2-3 inning for Logan Carell after picking the runner off of first. Through half of an inning, Titus baseball nothing. Philly Bandits coming to bat. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University here, bottom of the first, no score. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
CJ Moxley doing the pitching this morning for Titus baseball, but we'll go over the Philly Bandits lineup first. Kevin Brace leads off at shortstop. Drew Spence bats second in center field. Patrick White bats third and does the catching. Ryan Hickey bats fourth at first base. Tommy Murtha bats fifth over at third base. Ryan Palella bats sixth, as in left field as that one is grounded up the middle. Coinfields sends it over to first for the putout. Leadoff ground out to shortstop for Kevin Brace. Cuts off our starting lineup introduction. We'll pick up with the seven-hitter. Jacob Andrews will bat seventh in right field. Noah Pashman bats eighth over at second base. Logan Carell bats ninth, does the pitching, and Cole Stocks, bats 10th and is an extra hitter. Drew Spence digs in and takes a ball to start his at-bat. That one is up and away. Spence, right fielder by trade, can also pitch, but he's in center field this morning. That one is lined foul down to third base side. Spence, 6 feet, 185 pounds. Another young man with good measurables. Chopped foul on the first base side. Nice play by the first base coach.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play.
Moxley evens the count at 2. That one's fouled back to the right of our vantage point.
Carlito, balls are going to come out of this dugout. You know who's leading?
Let's play.
Is Ken Ricky Sr. Yes.
Off speed misses. Spence works the count full.
So there's so seniors.
All four.
That one misses low. Spence works a 1-out walk.
So I think it's his grandson. His grandson's like a two.
That brings up the catcher, Patrick White, who is starting at his primary position this morning, can also play the outfield.
So senior, Ken Ricky Sr. has been in a couple of family practices.
All four.
That one's just high.
Up, yes.
Bandits in the black uniform tops this morning. White pants, black pinstripes. Still check on Spence over at first. White lettering, white trim around the red numbers and letters.
Basically, it's almost the exact same setup. It might have been the same company in the sense of
That one's low.
dugouts are like this.
White ahead, 2-0 in the blink of an eye.
What they did was they went like age, full. So like, see how yours is lined like this? But what they did was they put your stance there, and stance.
Runs off the outside corner. Thought as White's going to take until he sees a strike. Moxley having a little bit of an issue finding the zone early.
No, I just thought Casey Petferry's working on good purpose.
Second consecutive walk for the Bandit offense. Puts runners on first and second for the first baseman, Ryan Hickey.
Runners out.
Hickey going with the high socks this morning. Always a good look. Hickey, first baseman by trade, can also pitch. 6 foot, 190-pounder.
Play.
A lot of good measurables on the young men playing this morning.
Strike.
First pitch, whole face is over for a strike.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting dynamic.
Double play depth here for Titus baseball.
Somewhere Turner at one point I think was coaching in the chamber, or not in the chamber with Council Rock. I think there's a relationship there too. So if you look at like they do that.
Doesn't get on top of that curveball. It's 1-1.
It legitimately is Council Rock North, Pennsbury, Chamonix, and hey,
Strike.
It's in for a strike. A favorable call for Moxley.
for which team?
On the ground towards first, fielded on a couple of bounces by Sobosinski. He'll take to the bag and get the put out himself.
Yeah, sounds good. He just got
2 away. Runners advance 90 feet. So there's a couple of runners in scoring position for the Bandit third baseman, Tommy Murtha. Murtha, 5'7", 140-pounder.
Ball.
That one misses. Run production opportunity here for the rising senior. A team full of rising seniors the Bandits have brought here to play this morning game.
Strike.
It's in for a strike.
One of each.
Murtha, middle infielder by trade, but he's playing the hot corner this morning. That one is fouled into the equipment of Gravel, the Titus catcher.
We're good. That's why I bought the good stuff.
And our home plate umpire looks like he wore the brunt of it as well.
so like everything's like just literally come in.
You got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and they want us more.
Well, I bought the good stuff. Let's play.
That one skips in. Good pick by Gravel.
2-2.
Murtha evens the count at 2.
Ball.
That one just misses high.
5-3-2.
Murtha works the count full. Payoff pitch is fouled towards the soccer field behind us. Nice turf fields seemingly everywhere on this campus. They just redid the baseball field we're playing on today. That one is on the ground towards second. Fielded on a few bounces by McGuigan. He'll send it over to first for the putout. Bandits threaten but do not capitalize. We are through an inning here at Gwynedd Mercy with no score. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. We'll go over the Titus baseball lineup as we get a look at Logan Carell warming up for inning number 2 of work. Gavin Miller leads off in right field. Gavin Evans bats second in center field. Jack Bujnowski bats third over at third base. CJ Moxley bats fourth and does the pitching. Cole Graham bats fifth in left field. Zenon Sobosinski bats sixth over at first base. Brant Korn bats 7th and is an extra hitter. Sean McGuigan bats 8th at second base. Ryan Coyne bats 9th over at shortstop. Gavin Gravel bats 10th and does the catching. And Quinn Hamrick bats 11th and is an extra hitter. As we mentioned, Logan Carell preparing for inning number 2 of work to face the trio of Moxley, Graham, and Sobosinski. Moxley, the Titus starting pitcher this morning. Moxley, another Salisinum School student athlete, 6'2", 275 pounds. Now one is lifted on the infield. Pashman looks to have a beat on it, and he'll make the catch. A 1 pitch out for Logan Carell. Helps that pitch count out. And it brings up Cole Graham, the left fielder this morning. Graham attends Salisinum School as well. That one just misses. 5'8", 145-pounder. Similar spot, but Carell gets the call this time around. That one is popped up, short right field, and that'll drop for a base hit. Nice play from Andrews to keep that from bouncing away. Remember, new turf here at Gwynedd Mercy, so the field is a little springy on bounces. That'll be a hit to the opposite side for Graham. Brings up Zenon Sobocinski, who might qualify for an All-American name team. Looks at a strike to start his first AB. Sobocinski goes to Delaware Military Academy. Primarily at first baseman, it's where he's starting this morning. That one skips in.
One of each.
Sobocinski, 5'10", 200 pounds. Runner on the move as that pitch gets away. So that'll be a stolen bag for Graham. A sizable backstop here. So defense at the catching position is of the utmost importance. That one is lifted foul to the right side. Carell evens the count at 2. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the morning for Carell. Second out of the inning. It brings up Brant Corin, the first of the 2 extra hitters in the Titus lineup. Might be a slight personal bias here, but he has a great first name. Sanford School student athlete. That one is lined up the middle. That's a base hit. They are going to wave around Graham. Throw is partially cut off. And that's an RBI single for Brant Corin. It's 1-0, Titus baseball. We'll check out the game-changer replay here. We'll see Corin line this one back up the middle, scoring his left fielder, Graham. Good start for Titus baseball. It brings up Sean McGuigan. That one misses inside. McGuigan, another Salesianum School student athlete, rising junior. They'll give a look over at Corin at first. That one misses high. Hitters count here for McGuigan, 2-0. Similar spot. Thought as McGuigan is going to take until he sees a strike. It's a 4-pitch walk. McGuigan gets on. And that will bring up the shortstop, Ryan Coyne. Coyne attends Tower Hill School, 5'11", 145-pounder. It's over for a strike. Force at any of third, second, or first for the Bandits. That one just misses low. Carell does not seem to be getting that pitch toward the knees this morning. Late swing on that one, foul tips it into the glove of White. That one is grounded up the middle. Pashman will take it to the bag himself to complete the putout. Titus Baseball strikes on an RBI single from Brant Corn. We're through an inning and a half. With the score, Titus Baseball 1, Philly Bandits 0. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Titus Baseball on an RBI single from Brant Corn. Ryan Paolella to lead it off here for the Bandits. Facing C.J. Moxley in his second inning of work is that fastball. Backs Paolella off the dish. Paolella can pitch, primarily a pitcher. Can roam the outfield as well. He's in left today. He's quickly ahead 2-0. Paolella, 5'8", 170-pounder, attends Pennsbury High School. That one is lined the opposite way for a base hit. And Ryan Paolella leads off the bottom of the second for the Bandits with a single the other way. Brings up the right fielder Jacob Andrews, who is a catcher by trade. But Patrick White gets the nod behind the dish today, so Andrews forced to the outfield. That one is over for a strike. Andrews, 5'11", 155 pounds, attends Council Rock South High School. Off speed, it's just high. They'll check on Paolella. Fastball misses high. Similar spot there. Hitters count for Andrews. It's 3-1. That one is chopped down the third base line, but fell.
Let it go.
Moxley works the count full.
I sing in my spare time. 3-2. Play.
Paolella potentially on the move. We'll have to watch out for that. He's not, and that misses low. Third walk already for the Bandit offense. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Noah Pashman, who was a primary second baseman. 5'7", 160-pounder, attends the George School. It's over for a strike. Wisniewski a little bit behind the third base bag. Double play depth up the middle.
Strike.
Off speed is
2 strikes.
called a strike. A rather friendly one at that. It's 0-2 to Pashman. That one is chopped off the plate. Moxley fields his position, fires over to third, and records the force. One away with a similar situation for the pitcher, Logan Carell. As we mentioned in our open, Carell, primarily a pitcher, 5'10", 160-pounder, Episcopal Academy student athlete. Getting the chance to swing it, and swing it he does. He puts that one in the left center gap for a base hit. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Andrews gets the wave, and they're going to send around Pashman as well. And Carell is being given the wave. The throw into the plate is cut off. Logan Carell circles the bases, and it is 3-1 Bandits. So we'll figure out the scoring on that. That is probably a double and then an error, as that one misses low to Cole Stocks. 3-1 Bandits here, as Stocks looks at a strike. Stocks, primarily a pitcher, is the extra hitter this morning. You might see him on the mound later in this ball game. 6'4", 215-pounder, as he chops that one over to third. Wisniewski fields, sends it over to first. The throw is offline. And Stocks will head into second on a throwing error from Wisniewski. And the defensive difficulties continue for Titus. Turns the lineup over. It's the shortstop, Kevin Brace. Brace grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Chops that one foul.
Foul. We got time. All right, 1 strike on the batter. Let's play.
Courtesy runner in the ball game for Stocks. And that one is upstairs.
1 of each.
The flies are out this morning, causing a little bit of havoc over on our set. That one runs upstairs. Another high fastball.
1 strike.
Hitters count for Brace. It's 3-1.
Ball 4, take it easy.
It's another walk for Moxley.
Yes. Okay.
The 4th of the game. And that will bring up the center fielder, Drew Spence. Spence walked his first time up, got as far as third. That one misses.
Ball 2.
Another high fastball, runs outside. That'll precipitate a meeting on the mound to settle the nerves of C.J. Moxley. We'll take a look at our split screen shot, our production team. Absolutely showing off this morning. Best in the business. It is warming up here at Gwynedd Mercy, and C.J. Moxley is lathered in sweat, as is mostly everybody here. We resume with a 2-0 count on Spence, and that one is scorched foul to the left side.
Let's play.
Swings through that one. Moxley evens the count at 2.
2-2.
That one skips in. Gravel blocks that one.
3-2.
Spence works the count full. That one's popped foul. College coaches working their way in. First of 4 today. That one's upstairs, and it's another walk. Spence is second in as many plate appearances. And the bases are loaded for the 3-hole hitter, Patrick White, who walked his first time up. Bojnowski up on the turf. So Basinski up as well. Corners up, middle double play up. Moxley's leaving his fastball upstairs today. It's been a difficult outing so far.
Strike.
And there's a strike. Right on cue. That one is ripped up the middle for a base hit. That'll score 1. An RBI single for Patrick White and the Bandits. Lead expands to 3. It's 4-1. Logan Carell into courtesy run for Patrick White. Ryan Hickey digs in for the Bandits. Grounded out to first base, his first time up. That off speed misses high.
Ball 2. 2 balls.
Hitters count here for Hickey.
Strike.
Looks at a strike there.
2-1.
Same defensive alignment on the infield for Titus. Corners up, middle double play. Off speed misses inside. 3-1 here to Hickey.
Balls, 1 strike.
Looking to drive. Preferably a fastball in his case.
Strike.
It's over for a strike. Moxley works the count full.
3, 2.
They make it very picture. George is doing the same thing.
That one misses outside. And Ryan Hickey drives in a run without swinging the bat. It's 5-1 Bandits. Brings up the third baseman Tommy Murtha, and the Bandits have officially batted around. Murtha grounded out the second base his first time up. Titus would really enjoy one of those right now.
Strike.
So that's called strike. Murtha with a 3.3 grade point average. And he lines one
Foul ball, let it
down
go.
the right
Let
field
it
line,
go.
but that'll roll foul.
Let it go.
As our home plate umpire does his best Frozen impression.
2 strikes to the batter.
Quickly 2 strikes on Murtha.
Play. Ball.
That one misses low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is on the ground towards second. McGuigan mishandles it, and that'll lead to another run. Here comes a second. Throw to the plate is not in time. And that is a 2-run reach on error for Murtha. And the Bandit lead expands to 7-1. We'll check out the game changer replay here, as it just deflects off of McGuigan's glove, the edge of it. Scores a couple of runs. The Bandits will send Ryan Palella to the plate for the second time this inning. He led it off with a single. Was forced out over third. Runner on the move from first. Pitch gets away. They are going to send the runner without much of a contest. And the lead is up to 8-1 on the passed ball.
1 ball.
It has not been a very pretty inning for Titus baseball. That one is chopped foul. Great effort from the third base coach. And
Got 1 of each.
our videographer, Nick Pensa, the best in the business,
Let's play.
occupying some space with the third base coach. See, we put our guys right in the middle of the action. We don't play around. As Moxley hits an inside move towards second to keep Murtha close.
Ball. 2-1.
2-1 here to Palella. Palella made the first out of the inning. He was forced out of third, as I mentioned. That one is lifted center field. Evans has a beat on it. He'll make the catch. Two away. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Jacob Andrews. Andrews walked, came around to score earlier in the inning. Runner on the move for third. And Murtha is in with a stolen bag. Second one on the trip. Bandits up 7 in the bottom of the second, and they are looking to add on. That one is grounded. Sobosinski fields, mishandles. There's nobody there anyway. So that'll go down. I'll go hit. We'll see what our official score Bailey has to say about that. Brings in a run, however. It is 9-1 Bandits. In only the second inning. We'll check on Andrews. He's back in safely. Brings up Noah Pashman. He of a 4.0 GPA. Fouls that one off. A very intelligent young man. 1,200 on the SATs. A model student athlete is what that should be considered. That one is to short. Coin fields on the backhand and fires over to first, but not in time. It's an infield hit for Pashman. Andrews up to second.
Turf's starting to heat up now, man.
Brings up the pitcher Logan Carell, who had the big blow of the inning. He cleared the bases, even bringing himself in, with a ball hit to the left center gap. Most likely going to be scored a double and then an error. That misses upstairs. A 9-run second inning for the Philly Bandits. And that one gets away. And the runners will advance at least another 90 feet. And they are going to wave around Andrews, and he will be in without a contest. So a throwing error from the pitcher Moxley adds to the Bandit lead. It's 10-1. We'll check out the game changer replay here, and we'll see Andrews running the bases and finishing with a jog into home. That one is popped, fouled on the left field line. That'll get out of play.
You got one of each. Let's play.
That one is popped up left field. Graham ranging over, and he will make the catch up towards the warning track. But the Philly Bandits explode for a whopping 10 runs in the inning. We are finally through two with the score of the Philly Bandits 10, Titus Baseball 1. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. Nick Brent riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. That one is hit down the first base line, foul by Gravel. A host of defensive changes for the Philly Bandits. We will update you with them
One strike.
momentarily.
Let's play.
Gravel swings through that one. That one just misses low.
1-2.
1-2 here to Gravel, the Carnival Academy student athlete.
Ball.
That one's low.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
That one just misses low. Gravel works the count full.
3-2. Just missed.
And that one's upstairs. Gravel on with a leadoff walk. So we'll finally fill you in on the changes for the Bandits. Cole Stocks is now in the game to pitch. Jacob Andrews moves from right field to third base. Tommy Murtha goes from third base to second base. Noah Pashman goes from second base to center field. And Logan Carell goes from the mound to right field.
Let's play.
Rapid fire changes here for the Bandits. It brings up their extra hitter, Quinn Hamrick. As that one misses. Hamrick, another Carnival Academy student athlete.
4-2.
That one's upstairs.
2 balls. 1 more to the cricket.
Hey, Gwen, let's go, boy.
And Lance Armstrong.
Another high fastball there. Thought his Hamrick's going to take until he sees a strike. Hamrick, 5'7", 135 pounds.
Strike.
It's over for a strike.
3-1.
Let's go, baby.
Strike.
Stocks works the count full.
2.
Started out 3-0, down 3-0.
Hey, Gwen, let's go, boy.
And that one's upstairs. Back-to-back walks to start the top of the third. Turns the lineup over. It's the leadoff hitter, Gavin Miller. Miller reached on an error his first time up. Miller, who possesses a 4.1 GPA. Another bright young man. That one runs inside. That one's fouled back.
Yeah. So I bought the good stuff back. You don't want to be. Let's play. Oh, it's a little up.
That one's upstairs.
2-1.
2-1 to Miller. Gravel and Hamrick on with 2 consecutive walks.
Foul ball.
That one is chopped foul. Stocks evens the count at 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Let's play. Foul ball.
That one hits him in the box. Good battle here between Miller and Stocks.
Let's play.
Miller, a rising junior at Appoquinimink in Delaware.
Oh, that's outside.
That one runs outside.
3, 2.
Third straight 3-2 count. That one is chopped towards second. Murtha will field, fire over to first for the putout. That was the only play he had. Bumps the runners up another 90 feet. And there's 2 runners in scoring position for the center fielder, Gavin Evans. Evans struck out swinging his first time up.
Strike.
It's over for a strike. Evans possesses a 4.15 GPA.
Oh, that's outside.
So there is athletic and academic ability at the top of the Titus lineup today. That one's fouled back right towards my vantage point.
Hold up, we got time.
I guess that's what I get for
Thank you.
complimenting the 4.15 GPA. Foul ball right to our area.
2 strikes, let's play.
1-2 here to Evans. So that one is lifted foul to the left side.
And then baseballs come back. Play.
That one is swung on and missed. Real nice off speed there from Stocks. 2 away.
Baseballs, guys.
Brings up the third baseman, Bajnowski. Salasinum School student athlete. 6'1", 180-pounder. And another great GPA, a 4.21.
Oh,
That one runs inside. Bajnowski flew out to center field his first time up. That one sent foul to the right side, deflects off the screen.
There we go. Got one of each. Play.
Let's go, baby. I'm Jack.
Another foul ball
We got
to
time.
the screen.
My time. Excellent.
1-2 here to Bajnowski as we get a look at our home plate angle.
1-2.
Great shot
Right.
from a great production team. Off speed is upstairs. Bajnowski works the count even at 2.
Hey, Jack, let's go, boy. I'm Jack. I'm Jack.
Oh,
High fastball works the count full.
3, 2.
I'm Jack. I'm Jack.
That one is on the ground in the right. That'll be a base hit. That will score the courtesy runner coin. Throw goes in, and in with a feet first slide at second is Bajnowski. An RBI single for the Titus third baseman, and it is 10-2. We'll check out the game changer replay here as we see that ground ball sent the opposite way.
Hey, CJ.
Brings up the pitcher, CJ Moxley. Popped out to second base his first time out.
Strike.
It's in for a strike.
Hey, CJ, let's go, boy.
Moxley, big kid, 6'2", 175 pounds. Primarily a shortstop, can pitch as he fouls that one back. 4.06 GPA at Salasinum School.
Play.
Academic firepower on the Titus roster as that one is lifted to short left center field. That'll drop for a base hit, scores 1. And that will bring around Bajnowski. And here comes Titus baseball, a 2-run single from Moxley. It's 10-4. We'll check out the game changer replay here as that one bounces in. Brings up the left fielder, Graham.
Let's play.
First name, Cole Graham. Another Salasinum School student athlete as that pitch gets away from White. They are going to give Moxley the wave over to third, and that'll be a 2-base wild pitch. Getting a little interesting now runner on third with 2 away. Graham with a 3.8 GPA, 1030 SAT score.
Ball 3.
That one skips up on white. It's in his vicinity, so he'll snare it.
3 balls.
I'm cold. Let's go, baby. It's good.
Ball 4, take your base.
Good stop by White, and Graham will reach base
Time.
via the walk. And that'll preempt a meeting on the mound. After a 10-run bottom of the second, Titus counters with a 3-run and continuing top of the third. Brings up the first baseman, Zenon Subasinski, the rising senior from Delaware Military Academy. 3.1 GPA, 1030 SAT score.
All right, here we go. Let's play. Ball.
That one misses low. Runner taking off from first. That is Graham. To throw down the second is not in time. Stolen bag for the Titus left fielder. Puts a couple runners in scoring position for the Titus first baseman, Subasinski. Graham's second stolen bag of the day.
Ball.
And that one misses.
3-0.
3-0 to Subasinski.
Strike.
It's over for a strike. Hitter's count here, 3-1. Looking for a fastball to drive. And he gets that fastball to drive. That's down the left field line. That'll score 2. So Basinski going to barrel around first and pull into second with a 2-run double. We'll check out the game changer replay on this one as we see Basinski drive one to the wall. Here comes Titus baseball. It's 10-6.
Time for me to towel off there. It's good, simply each rising, man. You can just feel it right off the turf, man. Especially if you got a pair of black Frankenstein shoes on.
Spence, number 12, coming in. Lefty pitcher.
Oh, boy.
Going to have a pitching change here. It'll be the lefty Drew Spence.
That would be nice. They could come up with something. Don't they have him? They had umbrella things he put. Yeah. Man, they should come up with that for umpiring. Maybe, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll bet one.
Titus baseball mounting a heck of a comeback here. That's 5 in the top of the third. And I don't believe the Bandits envisioned that a 10-1 lead would be unsafe, but here we are. Spence on the pitch. As we mentioned earlier, 6 foot, 185-pound lefty. Notre Dame High School, 3.2 grade point average. So he gets it done in the classroom. He's going to get it done here on the mound at some point. Stocks is responsible for the runner on second. That is Subasinski. As it continues to heat up here at Gwynedd Mercy. Turf field as well, so you just know the players are going to be feeling it as we get into the afternoon. And we are feeling it over here behind home plate for reference. Brant Corrin digs in for Titus baseball. He had an RBI single in the second, which was seemingly a very long time ago. Corrin, Sanford School student athlete, rising junior.
All right, here we go.
Stature is a little undersized. He's 5'5", 110 pounds, 3.5 GPA though.
Best of luck to you.
But he is a heart over height kind of player, and he shows it out on this field.
Let's play baseball.
Runner in scoring position for him. That one misses high. That one's fouled over the first base side.
Got one of each.
After back-to-back walks and then back-to-back outs recorded, Titus has started to mount their comeback here. 3 hits in the last 4 batters. That one's high. Another high fastball. Hitters count for Corrin. It's 3-1.
Strike.
It's over for a strike. Spence works the count full.
2. My bad. That's that AMS play.
Payoff pitch incoming to Corrin. And that one misses inside.
Go. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Brings up the second baseman, McGuigan. Now their Salcedo School student athlete. Primarily a pitcher, can play third. Is over at second this morning. He have a 3.3 grade point average, and he sends that one foul towards the right side. Walked his first time up.
One strike. First one. Time.
Time called in the box by McGuigan.
All right, here we go.
Taking charge of his at-bat.
One strike. Let's play. Four.
That one skips in.
One of each. Heads up.
Chopped foul right near the on-deck hitter, Coyne. Gets his teammates in the first base dugout to scatter away.
1-2. Let's play. Oh.
Runs inside. McGuigan evens the count at 2.
2-2. Time.
Time called in the box once again.
Right, here we go. Let's play.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The deuces are wild.
4,
That one skips in. McGuigan works the count full.
3, 2.
Runners are off on the pitch. And that one sails away. It's another walk for the Titus offense. And the bases are loaded for the 9-hole hitter, Ryan Coyne. And Titus has batted around. Coyne grounded into a fielder's choice to second base his first time up. Coyne, the Tower Hill School student athlete, primarily a pitcher, can play second base. He's at shortstop this morning. 3.5 GPA. And Spence's control is getting a little out of hand. And they're going to make a defensive change. That is Cole Stocks heading out to play left field.
That's play.
That one's fouled away.
Play.
That one sails away. Here comes Basinski. He's in with a late throw. And it's 10-7. Titus is 3 runs away from completing a monstrous comeback.
3 balls. 1 strike.
2 runners in scoring position here for Coyne.
Oh.
And that one just misses low. The bases are loaded.
Time is out.
Brings up the catcher, Gavin Gravel. Meeting on the mound. Check out our split screen angle. Courtesy of the best production team in the business.
All right, here we go, guys.
Contests that look to be very much in favor of the Bandits mere minutes ago has become a competitive ball game once again. Gravel walked, came around to score earlier in the inning. That one skips in. Gravel, the Carville Academy student athlete. Primary catcher, that's where he's playing this morning. 3.2 GPA, as that one is lifted to right field. Corral ranges to his left and makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. Titus baseball puts up a boatload of runs. 6 to be exact. We are through 2.5 here at Gwynedd Mercy with the score Philly Bandits 10, Titus baseball 7. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. 17 total runs through 2.5 innings. We have smashed the over. As Cole Stocks, Kevin Brace, and Drew Spence, the three do here for the Bandits. 10, 1, and 2.
Had a nice inning there, man. Just needed that. Yeah. All good.
New pitcher for Titus is left-hander Cole Graham. We will update with further changes.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's play. Strike.
First pitch that Stocks sees in his second plate appearance is in for a strike. Stocks reached on an error, came around the scores first time up.
Four, one of each. Strike.
It's over for a strike as well. 1 and 2 to
1-2.
Stocks, the William Penn Charter student athlete. 3.4 GPA. That one is up the middle. That is fielded by Coyne. He'll send it over to first for the putout. One away, turns the lineup over. It's the Bandits shortstop, Kevin Brace.
Whatever you want. Do it the next.
Brace 0 for 1 on the ball game, ground out to shortstop and a walk. He also scored a run. That's in for a strike. That one is popped foul over the right side.
Two strikes on the battle. Let's play.
Quickly 2 strikes to Brace. That one is on the ground towards short. Coyne will have a chance at a second put out in a row when he completes it. 2 away. Brings up the pitcher, Drew Spence. Spence, 2 walks on the afternoon, so he hasn't recorded an official at bat yet.
Oh,
That one misses outside. That one's fouled right up against our vantage point.
got one of each. Let's play.
Popped up in the left field, racing over and making the catch is the new left fielder for Titus. That's Brant Corin. Bandits go 1, 2, 3 in their offensive half of the third. We're through 3 with the score. The Philly Bandits 10, Titus Baseball 7.
Sir, no mister.
Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. Quinn Hamrick to lead it off here for Titus baseball.
Ball.
Facing Ryan Paolello, the fourth Bandit arm. It's a pitch this morning. Another host of Bandit defensive changes we will update
Ball two.
momentarily as Paolello fires another high fastball.
Let's go, Quinn! Yeah, Quinn!
Hamrick walked, came around to score, and he's faced 3 straight fastballs up and out of the zone.
No, I invite what you're trying to do, really.
Make that number 4. 4-pitch leadoff walk for Quinn Hamrick. Turns the lineup over. It's Gavin Miller, the right fielder. Miller 0 for 2 on the ball game. Reached on an error, grounded out to second base. Squares the ball, he gets it down. It is rolling up the third base line, and that'll be a bunt hit. Couple of runners on early for Titus. There has been an amendment for timing purposes. Going forth, each half inning will be 5 batters or 3 outs for the remainder of this ball game.
Ball.
As that one misses upstairs. Evans, 2 swinging strikeouts today.
Hey, Dad, let's go, baby.
That one is popped foul. That is over the screen. And that dropped rather close to us. A little too close to for comfort.
Hey, now, one,
That off speed misses high.
Take Dad, take one.
Ball.
Another high fastball. Hitters count for Evans. It's 3-1. Evans looking to box up a fastball.
Ball four.
And he will not get the chance to. It's the second walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded
Got time.
for the 3-hole hitter, Jack Bujnowski. The 4th of the 5-hitter limit in the inning, or 3 outs, whichever happens first. Bujnowski, 1 for 2, flew out to center field, and that's a single. He also scored a run. Meeting on the mound as
All right,
we
here we
are
go, guys.
approaching our time limit. Bujnowski, another Salasinum School student athlete. Good measurable, 6'1", 180. 4.21 GPA.
All right, here we go.
Primary third baseman. And he could be seen later today as a pitcher, as that one misses high. Another high fastball. Paolello's leaving that fastball a little too high. That one's fouled away.
2-1. Hold on to that. Guys, Let's play.
Another one runs upstairs. Hitters count for Bajanowski. It's 3-1. And that one's upstairs. It forces in a run. And the Titus deficit is down to 2. It's 10-8. This will be the last batter of the top of the 4th. We have hit the, after this batter, we will have reached our hitter limit for the inning, because unless a rather wild set of circumstances goes down, there won't be 3 outs recorded in this inning. So this is the 5th batter of the inning. It is C.J. Moxley, who is now an extra hitter. He appeared as a pitcher to start the ballgame, popped out to second base, singled, and came around to score. And that one runs inside. That one's popped foul over the first base side.
And one of each. Let's play.
Fastball is upstairs there. A base hit changes this game. It's popped up. Ranging over is Murtha, and he loses it, so that'll drop in the foul territory. That'll be ruled a no play.
Guys are throwing a football around. Right, training camp.
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Moxley.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play.
And that is upstairs. Moxley works the count full. The payoff pitch with no outs in the top of the 4th. That one is lifted. Left side. Murtha is called off by Brace, and he will make the catch, and that will do it for the inning. Titus baseball gets one across and leaves the bags juiced. We are through 3.5 with the score. Philly Bandits 10, Titus baseball 8. Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy University. Bottom of the fourth inning, 10-8 Philly Bandits over Titus Baseball. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in.
Let's play.
The left fielder, Patrick White, leads it off here. He's 1 for 1. He's walked, singled, came around to score, facing Cole Graham in inning number 2 of work. Patrick White, Ryan Hickey, and Tommy Murtha, the 3 do here for the Bandits. As we are playing by the 5-batter or 3-out rule for the remainder of this ball game due to time constraints. Hitters count here for White, 2-0. Swings through that one.
2-1.
That one is popped up. First base side, that'll go foul.
Whoa. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count even at 2 to White.
Let's play.
That one is swung on and missed. First out of the inning recorded on a swinging strikeout. It brings up the first baseman, Ryan Hickey, who is one of 2 Philly Bandits to stay in the same defensive position the entire game. The other being Kevin Brace, the Lehigh Mountain Hawk verbal commit. As that one runs low to Hickey. Hickey 0 for 1, grounded out to first base, walked and scored a run. That one is lifted deep to left field, and that will go way foul.
Got 1 of each. Let's play.
Swings through that off speed. Nice pitch there from Graham.
1-2.
That one runs outside. 2-2 to the Bandit first baseman, the Council Rock South student athlete. 4.0 GPA, 1240 SAT. He's a student athlete,
Foul.
and he chips that one foul toward the Titus dugout.
Let's play.
That one is hit on the ground towards third. Stopped on the backhand by Wisniewski. Fires over to first for the putout. That's a real nice defensive play there from Wisniewski. We'll check out the game changer replay on this one. We'll see Graham fire over this fastball. A sliding backhand from Jack Wisniewski to get the second out of the inning. Brings up the third baseman, Tommy Murtha, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Sends that one foul to the right side. Murtha grounded out to second base, reached on an error. He stole a couple of bags and scored.
1 strike.
So a productive day
Play.
for the St. Joe's prep student athlete, 3.3 GPA. That one is on the ground, and that'll roll in the left field for a base hit. Murtha gets his first knock of the afternoon. A 2-out single. And it brings up the pitcher, Ryan Palella. Palella 1 for 2. Singled and flew out to center field. Palella 3.4 GPA at Pennsbury High School. That one misses.
Ball.
Runs low. Hitters count here for Palella, 2-0. Bandits are at the 4th batter of the 5-batter limit for the inning. Or the 3rd out, whichever one is recorded first. Fouled away to the right of home plate.
Still batter in the box. Play.
Runner was going on first move. The throw in the second base is not in time. It's a stolen bag for Murtha, his 3rd. Bandits looking to add an insurance run. 9 was not enough for now. That was upstairs.
3-1.
Another hitter's count here for Palella, 3-1.
Strike.
Over for a strike. Graham works the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Palella. Pitcher versus pitcher. The payoff pitch. Runs inside. Brings up the new catcher, Jacob Andrews. Back at his primary position. There's going to be a courtesy runner for Palella. That is Ryan Hickey going in the run. Andrews 1 for 1. Walk, a single, 2 runs scored. And unless someone is picked off on the bases, he is the last batter of this inning. That one runs inside.
One of each.
So you got this.
Strike.
Fastball clips the outside corner.
1-2.
Is yours, Jimmy?
Yeah, I brought that. You don't need it,
I
correct?
don't need it now.
1-2 here to Andrews.
A wet towel.
Ball.
That one misses. Andrews
Ball, 2 strikes.
deadlocks the count at 2. Inside move to check on Murtha.
We got time. All right, here we go. Play.
Fake steal. Popped up, foul territory, 3rd base side. That'll be caught by Wisniewski.
Good, I'm out of pace.
Bandits threaten, do not capitalize. We are through 4 with the score of the Philly Bandits 10, Titus Baseball 8.
Come back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Gwynedd Mercy. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. Top of the fifth, 10-8 Philly Bandits over at Titus baseball. Cole Graham to lead it off for Titus.
I'm going to say, okay, do you have to,
It's that pitch from Palella's upstairs. Graham 1 for 1. A single, a walk, 2 stolen bags, and 2 runs scored. Gives that one a swing and a miss.
One of each.
Graham, 3.8 GPA and 1030 SAT scores as a Salisinum student athlete. That one is driven to left field, but that is right at White.
That's a catch.
He'll make the catch, one away.
But I did tell him, like, hey,
Brings up the first baseman, Zenon Sobocinski.
okay.
dry in like 2 seconds.
Sobocinski struck out swinging and had a 2-run double his last time out.
We get a house for this amount of money. We got to put this amount down, and so we actually went on and looked at the value of our current house, which is higher than what we bought.
How's your email?
Yeah, so like when Bridge bought it, it's $125,000 a year.
Oh, that's
That one's spiked, gets away from Andrews. Sobocinski, 3.1 GPA, 1030 SAT at Delaware Military Academy. Very disciplined young man. So that one runs inside.
3 balls.
Thought as Sobocinski takes until he sees a strike.
20 to 25, so then that way you put 20% down.
Ball 4, take it in.
And that one's high and outside, another walk.
We got time. Take it.
Brings up the left fielder, Brant Corin.
blows my mind. Sorry.
Better number
1 for 1, RBI single, and a walk.
Oh, 3, yeah. See, I missed that day of match flash, man. Good catch.
Bandits looking for a double play here. Squares the bunt, pulls back. They're going to fire down the first, and that one bounces away from Hickey, but that will not allow Sobocinski to advance.
The boys are going on the field.
What day?
It's Friday, the day we have off.
Corin, 3.5 GPA at Sanford School
So, I mean, you haven't set the schedule out. We assume Saturday.
for the Delaware-based Titus Baseball Academy.
Everybody's really playing.
That one's fouled back.
Playing 3 games?
You got one of each.
Well, hopefully we have an early game.
Hold on to that.
They're going to give the later games to
Let's play.
The local team? Okay, so we'll have an early game.
no, the later games. Like, I can ask.
That one is grounded back to the mound. Palella fires to second for 1 and fires to first for 2.
Boy, Hickey.
A 1-6-3
My guy.
double play
Yeah, let me know. Because the boys are going.
completes the top of the 5th.
Running out with the players. Like, you feel the dreams package I got them? Yeah.
Where's this?
He's up there.
We are through 4.5 with the score. The Philly Bandits 10, Titus Baseball 8.
Favorite umpires.
Welcome back to Gwynedd and Mercy. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this morning. Thank you for tapping in. Noah Pashman to lead it off here for the Bandits against Cole Graham, who's in his third inning of work. Pashman 1 for 2, grounded into a fielder's choice, came around to score, singled, and lifts one to deep left field, ranging over and making the catch is the new left fielder Gavin Evans. Moved over from center field. It's one away. Brings up the Bandits center fielder Logan Carell. Carell 1 for 2 in the afternoon. Doubled. Drove a couple in. Scored on an error. And flew out to left. That one runs inside. Carell, the verbal commit to Lehigh University, the home of the Mountain Hawks. 3.6 GPA at Episcopal Academy. That one's inside.
My orange team's playing the third time slot, and then my black team's playing the fourth time slot. That game will start at 3:45, so.
That one's fouled toward the Bandit dugout.
2-1. Play.
That one is popped up on the infield. That is called off and caught by the shortstop Coin. 2 away. Brings up the extra hitter Cole Stocks.
Well, the game's at 7, so it'll probably be done by 5.
Stocks is 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Okay, we can do an afternoon.
Or morning still. We have about an hour and 5 minutes to go until afternoon. 0 for 2 in the morning. Reached on an error. Came around the score. Grounded out to shortstop. Someone skips in. Stocks had a little bit of a rocky outing on the mound, but he will bounce back from that.
I thought you were staying with me and the Airbnb going with Bridget. Yeah, we have an extra room.
I didn't know that. I didn't want to.
No,
It's low.
I have hotel points, so it wasn't a big deal.
no, I got an Airbnb with a 3-bedroom Airbnb for all of us
And the dogs.
and the dogs.
And the boys.
Miss out on a sleepover Hoj?
Yes, you do.
Runs inside there. Thought his Stocks takes until he sees a strike.
There's the Airbnb. You walk right out the back. You're in.
Hopefully PTO works now, thanks.
Yeah, that's why we ended up getting that one because it was a
Strike. 3-1.
It's over for a strike. Hitters count here for Stocks, 3-1. Looking for a pitch to drive. Most likely a fastball.
Hoj has his own room.
There it is, and he drives a foul over the Titus dugout. Graham works the count full.
3-2. Play.
no sickness. No, she just.
Another foul ball to the right of home plate.
No more baseballs, guys.
I had all spring babies. March, April, May.
Is this your first grandchild? Or do you have a third? Okay. I'm sure his sister too, right?
Yeah, she has two.
Good play.
This is the other one,
I met his brother.
Johnny.
Yeah, I love John. And I knew that was his brother the second I saw him.
Yeah.
I was on the field. I was like,
That one misses outside.
is it that out?
Stocks on via the walk.
Because he ran our tour that.
Flips the lineup over. It is the shortstop, Kevin Brace. Another Lehigh University Mountain Hawk verbal commit.
He sent me a
Brace 0 for 2 on the day. 2 groundouts to shortstop and a walk. He's come around to score a run.
No, John did. I go, oh, are you giving me a hint?
Almost sprayed foul.
Hint, hint?
We got no baseballs, guys.
No.
Got some?
I'll send them to you.
I don't have anything. Get none.
Lefty.
He's got a ball. All right, cool. All right, here we go.
Slight delay. We need to get a new baseball in play.
Boy,
1 strike here to Brace. That one runs up and away.
Thanks. So I don't get obnoxious.
No swear.
Well, what was it, last year?
4-2.
Another outside fastball.
We watched, or maybe 2 years ago, we were watching
Gravel working hard back there, donning the tools of ignorance, especially in this heat.
girls were talking in the background. I mean, you could heard their whole conversation.
4-3.
I
It's high.
emailed you.
3-0.
Hitters count here to Brace, 3-1.
And he wrote me a very,
4-4.
maybe it wasn't.
It's back-to-back walks for the Bandit offense. Brings up the last batter of the inning and most likely of the contest. It's Drew Spence.
It's all up to you to win the game. Yeah, I gotta make some drama, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Play.
Spence 0 for 1, 2 walks with a run scored. That one is on the ground towards second. Fielded and sent over to first in time by McGuigan.
All right.
And that will do it.
Got 2 baseballs, man.
The Philly Bandits knock off Titus baseball 10-8 in game 1 of our quadruple header. We will be back shortly for game 2, which will feature Titus baseball once again, as they will become the home team and take on Philly Bandits Red.
11, 15, 20.
We'll catch you shortly. Stick with us.